Hello friends, my name is Hardik and I am your management consultant helping to grow your business. My friends, yesterday I did a video where I was encouraging all of you guys to take action because I strongly believe that action is what will get results. And it's not only belief, I have attempted to do that in my business, and I thought if I share that with you and if I share the results with you, you will be encouraged enough to go ahead and take that action. Now, a lot of you messaged me immediately after that video and asked me, Hardik, what action am I supposed to take? There are so many problems, and people started narrating their problems. So, I have a 4 pointer message to give you. Point number one: whenever you have problems, there are going to be solutions. Remember, as a business owner, we did not sign up to get a monthly package. We decided to become a business owner because we thought we can manage uncertain situations. The reason why I say uncertain situation is because as business owners, we don't have a regular paying package, right? Sometimes it's very high, sometimes it's very low, and we know how to manage that. We know how to work with a variety of different mindsets, and that's what makes us entrepreneurs. So whenever, first thing that you got to do is, whenever you face a problem, don't get stuck with that problem. It's human that when a problem is faced, you kind of analyze it and make a small problem a very big problem. But let me tell you this, that's not going to help. Our mindset needs to be that if there is a problem, let us figure out a solution. If you think that you don't have people because laborers have run away, well, there are green zones. Reach out to those green zones, the factories out there, the suppliers out there, and see if you can collaborate with them and get the materials manufactured there. So many people have always imported things from China. Why can't we get that manufactured from the green zone factories? Would they need some help? Yes, maybe. Try and think of solutions instead of getting stuck at the problem. So that's my point number one. Point number two is, this is a time when everybody is going to jump on a slightest opportunity that they are going to see. I'm sure you are also going to jump at the slightest opportunity that you see. This is why it's extremely important to be careful and selecting the opportunity. And once you select the opportunity, not repeat the same mistakes that we did in the past. I'll give you an example. A lot of my clients who I coach and my team consults are people who operate in a very crowded market. Crowded market means there are a lot of suppliers of the same product and there are very few buyers. Now, you don't want to make that same mistake and then get into that cycle of discounting, wafer thin margins, and giving out credit period to sustain. Currently, I see the exact same trend happen when people are jumping into making sanitizers, making masks, making PPE equipments. Very soon, the suppliers are going to outgrow the demand of the market. So you don't want to select that and just be at it. I can understand that you may start doing that right now to make your bread and butter, but you got to have a larger plan of how you are going to set yourself in the new equation of the world. Now, in the same point, if you're doing a smaller job, don't restrict yourself to that. You know, when you have limited resources, when you have like few people, a little bit of capital left, you got to make sure that you make the maximum use of it. How do you make the maximum use of it? By concentrating on two things. Number one, productivity, which means you got to produce the maximum you can in the market that you are targeting so that you can stand out, especially in a scenario when everybody is jumping into the same business. Second thing, you got to stand out in terms of your quality, which means your returns, breakages, etc. needs to be superlative, which means you got to work on the way you package, the way you dispatch your product, and the overall quality of the product that you are trading in or you are manufacturing. The third thing, you got to pick up speed. So anything that you do, you have to do it quicker than your competitor. Now, if you're working on products like PPE equipments or sanitizers or masks, You definitely know that these are three parameters that you need to work on. But my advice is, don't rely just on trading on these aspects. The market will soon become crowded if you think it's already not become, and you will get into the trap of credit period. So be mindful of how much you stock and how long you rely on that kind of business. The third point that I'm trying to make is, trying is always better than not moving ahead, especially when you don't have a second option. You know, a lot of people I am speaking to, they don't have any other option than the only one option that we are discussing. But people are not trying in the hope that there will be a better option tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. If tomorrow there is not a better option, you will lose out on your today. And right now, you cannot lose out on anything. So take a decision and move ahead, especially when you can't think of a better option. Whatever option is available to you right now, that is the best option. Just move ahead, fire in that direction, because otherwise it will be too late. The last point that I want to make, I've written it down so that I don't miss out. The last point that I want to make is, business is in a reset mode. So I had a few conversations today where the entrepreneur told me, I'm waiting for the heydays to come back again. The older days, the pre-lockdown era. That's not going to come. And even if that comes, it's not going to come tomorrow or anytime in the near future. It is going to take a hell lot of a time. So that was like a different race that we all ran. We all succeeded in that race. Some succeeded a lot more, the others did not succeed that much, but did okay. This is a fresh start. All of us, no matter what business you are in, are at the start of the race. You don't want to make the same mistakes that you made last time, because then the reset button is not going to help you. You want to do the best you can, and to do the best, whatever you need to start gathering all of that. When you got only one arrow to fire, when you got only one bullet to fire, you have to have the best gun so that the bullet reaches the enemy and kills the enemy. You can't say that, oh, you know what, investment into a gun is not something that I can do, let me just throw the bullet and kill somebody. That is not giving the best shot. That is giving the shot that is the cheapest. And right now, people who are going to turn out to be winners are people who are smart at recognizing this very point. So I hope you get an understanding of where your action points are supposed to be. If you have more questions, join our WhatsApp group, ask me questions. I will paste the link in the description box. We also have Propel boards that have started. If you want to come as an observer and see how that board is, you will get advices every single week from me, not from anybody else. I am going to give this myself. But make sure you use these opportunities to your advantage instead of sitting there hoping for the flowers to fall in your lap. That's not going to happen. So until we meet next time, keep thinking, keep actioning, and keep growing.